Really a cool product, and I mean that sincerely. You know, this is something that you can set up for part of the year. You can make it portable. You can leave it up all year round because this is the upgraded version. But anyway, this is called St. Moritz by Bestway. Bestway has been an industry leader in hot tubs for 25 years. So they really know what they're doing. Typically QVC's price is $760. Our price right now at a sale price, we're saving you $160 and bringing it down to less than $600. Can I just tell you how much those big ones cost? 10 to 15 grand. Do you know what I mean? Like those other ones that you buy, well, guess what? Those you can't move because half the time, once they put it in, you have to sell it with the house. You can't get it out. This one is portable and yet something you can set and forget and use it every single day. You know, when we talk about hot tubs, a lot of times we talk about parties and people over. Do you know what I think the best part of a hot tub is? Is you using it every day. You come home from work, you hop in the hot tub. You get the kids to bed, hop in the hot tub. You know what I'm saying? It's like this to me is all about you and your family using it. And yes, when you have people over, it can be fun too. But the bottom line is you want to use this all the time for you and your family. We're going to bring in my guest in just a moment. I want to quickly show you. This is the lid that comes with it. There is a cover. I call it a lid, but basically a cover. And the cover snaps into place, like with those hooks, these types of things. I'll show you right here. So it just hooks in, you know, you snap it together, no problem, and that will keep your cover on. It also is sturdy enough that you can actually sit on the side if you want to, like that. And you can, you know, chat with whoever's in here. The other thing though is that really all you have to do is set it up, no tools necessary, and just add water. We're gonna bring in Rachel Pavis. Rachel, come on in. I love saying that just add water, right?
I mean, come on, Mary Beth. I'm going to tell you that for the longest time, my husband and I really wanted to get a hot tub, and we kept looking, and it really was outside of our price range until we found Bestway and the St. Moritz hot tub. I love this hot tub. I owned this hot tub. It's amazing. It is super comfortable. It holds 5 to 7 people. It's made by Bestway, which, like you said, industry leader with inflatable products for over 25 years. So it's an amazing, amazing company. And it has all the bells and whistles of those really expensive hot tubs that you see at the hot tub store too.
Yeah. Okay, so the first thing somebody would think is, there's no way I can set that up. It's going to be way too complicated. I don't know how many hot tubs you've set up and taken down, but I know to you, it's like, it's so simple, but even for the person doing it for the first time, it's really quite simple. Walk us through that.
It's really, really quite simple. I have to say for me, I was nervous. When I first got the hot tub, I was like, you know, it was during COVID times and I was a little bit nervous about it. I got out the instructions, which I'm going to tell you, I hate reading instructions, but the instruction manual that comes with it is super, super easy, comes with pictures, there's numbers, and it makes it really, really easy. And so my daughter Maisie and I got together and we're putting together the hot tub. We tried to wait for my husband to get him to do it and he was too busy. So we did it ourselves. And right, I have to tell you, I was shocked how easy it was to set up and put up. It's, you know, myself, because I was like, I don't want to mess it up. What if I break something? I really, really was nervous about it. And I'm going to tell you that it is super easy. There's numbers that coordinate with it. The ports that come from that really awesome control panel make it really easy that you can't, honestly, it's really foolproof. You can't mess it up, and I will show you how to do it. So first off, when you get this home, so when you get it home, it comes in a big box. So number one, you don't have to hire an electrician. You don't have to hire a delivery service. This comes to you in the mail and you can set up. I'm going to say it takes two people to list it, to lift it. And there you see, you have the control center, which is really like the part that does all the work, the workforce. And that's your pump. That's what inflates the hot tub. It's what heats the water, and it's also what filters the water. So when we show you that piece right here, I have a second camera. I'm going to show it to you. What I love about it is that it has 3 ports that come out. We're going to come over here to my other camera, and you're going to see. So here's the control panel. But as I back this up, you're going to see it actually has 3 ports that come out from it. And those ports line up directly with these 3 ports here that are on the hot tub. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to connect this cord that I already have connected. Once you have this connected, this cord here goes into the side of the hot tub right here. There's actually a number 1 that you can't see it on my camera, but there's a number 1 right here. You plug this port right into the side of the hot tub. You plug in your control center and you turn on the bubbles, and that's what's going to inflate your hot tub. It also then inflates the cover. Once you have it inflated, the next thing you're going to do then is you're going to remove this little cord here. And then what you can do is you actually line everything up. And you'll notice, Mary Beth, that everything lines up because of the way that the pipes are. It all lines up perfectly. In fact, I'm just going to scooch my camera just a smidge so that you can see this. So it lines up perfectly. Now, this port here is a little bit larger, so you can't confuse it. And when you're inflating it, this pipe that goes to it only fits on the one. So it doesn't fit on this one. It doesn't fit on this one. It only fits here. So that makes it super easy. But then when you line up all of the pieces there, they hand tighten. You screw it all together. You fill it with water. You turn it on, and then you're ready to go. You turn on your heating element, and then you have water in your hot tub. And within, I'm going to say 12 to 36 hours, you have heated water to 104 degrees, because this hot tub is just like all of those super expensive hot tubs that you see at the hot tub store. This heats to 104 degrees. It has 180 jets. It holds 314 gallons. And this does everything that you want from a hot tub.
And that's the truth. The whole thing is that you got to get the water. Here's the way I look at it. It's what, May 7th today? No, May 6th. May 6th. And when you think about it, okay, so if you order this tonight, you're going to get it home in about 1 to 2 weeks. It's perfect timing. Set it up, get the water in it. It takes, like you say, about a good solid day, day and a half to heat it all up. And the fact is then once it's heated, it can hold that temperature, or it can keep it very, very, like you don't have to keep reheating it for a day and a half kind of thing. And that's the best part. It is so simple. We're gonna, like, you're sitting in it right now. I want everybody to see you, Rachel. I love that.
Right. This holds 5 to 7 people. I actually have some friends that are here. They're dying to get in the hot tub. I only feel bad that I don't have water in it because of the weather outside is always a little bit iffy. But you're going to fill your hot tub with 314 gallons of water, and then you can have 5 to 7 people in this hot tub. It's super comfortable. My husband and I, we wanted a hot tub for years and years. We kept saying, let's get a hot tub, let's get a hot tub. And we would go and we would look, and honestly, it was outside of our budget.
So it's thousands and thousands.
It's thousands and thousands of dollars. So when we got our Bestway hot tub, I'm going to tell you the funniest thing. My husband would say every time we would get in, he was like, we should have gotten one sooner, which I keep joking because obviously I wanted it earlier, and he was the one who was like, no, we shouldn't. So he's like, we should have got, it's like a big joke in our family. I swear to you, Meredith, every time we get in it. But like, we get in it almost every single night when it's nice out. We look up at the stars. We turn all the lights off on our outside patio. We sit in our hot tub. We look up at the stars. We catch up on each other's day. We don't have electronics outside, and we just enjoy each other's company. And that's what I love about the hot tub. It's relaxing. It's soothing. It's a way to unwind from the day. It's a way to catch up with my husband. My daughters are now home from college, so it's a way for the four of us to all kind of catch up and regroup and be together and enjoy that family time. And that's what I love about the hot tub.
That's why I say, you know, a lot of people think, oh, it's just for when you have people over. No, 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 no.
No.
That's the tiny part. The part
Yes.
you really buy it for is you and your spouse and your family or your kids. So that seriously, I always say the best conversations with the family happen not necessarily around the dinner table, but in the hot tub. Because everybody's a little bit more relaxed. They're not so, you know, kind of griping about this or that. You know, it's like, it's just relaxing, and it makes it such a great family center place, basically. But also, if you've got teenagers, when your teenagers come home, then, or, you know, they want to have friends over, well, guess what? Have them at your house, then you know what they're up to. You know what they're doing.
Yes.
You know, and
100%.
you put the hot tub right outside of the house. So let's talk about what you can put this on.
Yes. Okay. So super, super easy. What I love to talk about this too is this weighs about 2,700 pounds. So if you are going to place it on a raised decking, you want to consider how many people are you going to have it, add in the weight of them, and know that when this is full, it's going to weigh 2,700 pounds. But Mary Beth, the beauty of it is you can place this right out on the lawn. You want to find a level surface. So it can go on patio pavers. This can go on your driveway. This can go right on the grass. It is that simple. Now, the version that I first owned of the Salud Spa of the St. Moritz didn't have a cushiony bottom. So it wasn't as nice when you were sitting on it. This is an upgraded model. It has a cushiony bottom. It has a couple other bells and whistles that the other one didn't have that I love. But number one, being able to sit comfortably is the top part. Now, you were talking about having the kids and knowing where they are and having them home. And I will tell you, my daughter Maisie came home like literally last week, and she said to me, Mom, let's get in the hot tub and let's gossip. And I was like, yes, because I wanted to catch up and hear what was going on in her life with her and her friends and her boyfriend and all those things. And she wanted to spend that time with me. And I couldn't have been happier when she said those words to me. So yes, no electronics, because you can't really have your phone when you're sitting in water. Although I will say that this spa, I do love that the control center has little flat panels, so you can set your phone on it. It has that oscillating arm, so you can see the controls. It also has little cup holders. So if you're bringing a drink, whether it's your coffee, your wine, a seltzer, whatever it is, you put it right in those cup holders, and you're ready to enjoy day, evening, night, whenever you want to be outside.
Let's talk about that control panel and basically how you run that. There's the on-off switch right there. But take me through it.
Okay, so right below the on-off switch is your temperature gauge, and you can change it to Celsius or Fahrenheit, and that's just by a press of the button. Now, up on the top there, you'll see the little locking. On the other side there, you'll see the locks. So this is an auto lock. After about 3 minutes, it does an auto lock, which is really nice if you have small fingers around in your home. You don't have to worry that they're going to press the buttons, because it will automatically lock. To unlock it, you literally put your finger on that button and hold it there for 3 seconds, and it will unlock. Right below that is your timer feature. So you can set this timer for, say, 40 hours from now that you want the heater to kick on, because maybe you know you're traveling all week for work, and you know it's going to rain. You know you're not going to be able to be in the hot tub. So why heat it to 104 degrees if you don't need to? So you can set that timer feature to automatically turn on, say, I want it to turn on Thursday night, so I know it's ready to go Friday when all my friends are coming over. We're going to have a little dinner party or whatever it is. You can set that timer feature. Right below that, it looks like a little flame. That's the heating element, Mary Beth. So when you press that button and then you use the up and down arrow on the other side, you can make this as a cold plunge if you'd like. If you want this set at 50 degrees, you can do that. But if you want this as a hot tub and you want it set to 104, crank it all the way up to 104. For me personally, I like it around 102 during when it's colder out, and then when it's really hot, I like it down to about 100 degrees.
Me
The bottom
too. I
center,
agree with you.
yeah,
And with littler, smaller children, obviously they have to be adult supervised, but you don't want to go over 100
too hot.
degrees.
Yes. So then that bottom center button that has the bubbles, that's what's going to control your jets. You turn that on in one